Kaley Cuoco tells us about her new show. Cuoco, along with Chris Messina and Tom Bateman, star in Peacock's crime-com based on a true story. Cuoco's real-life pregnancy was written into the 8-episode series. She and Tom Pelphrey welcomed a baby daughter, Matilda, in March. The actress talked about her time on set as a then mom-to-be with our Erin Jensen.
As an actress, there's just so much pressure to look a certain way. Was it freeing in a way that other roles haven't been?
Yes, you're right. We are also concerned about how we're looking and keeping a certain way about ourselves. There was something about this that was so cool. I mean, at one point, they had written me a couple months ahead of what I was, and then we had to do a reshoot. One of our producers and our showrunner was like, "You need to eat more. We need to match what you were before." And I was like, I have never heard that before. So I'm like, sure.
What did you eat to gain weight? I need to know.
I was really into In-N-Out. I craved ice. All I wanted was ice. But then it made me freezing, so then I would complain about how cold I was because all I did was eat ice. So it was a weird craving.
She is the victim of the West Side Ripper.
It's him. I know my killers. What if we make a podcast about this together? We could bring him in on it.
Bring the killer in on what?
The podcast. We force them to do it. Oh my God, this is gonna change our lives.
Deciding your next project from Flight Attendant, you weren't worried at all to do something that had a similar tone. You obviously are embracing it.
You know, I love this tone. I'm totally embracing it. I feel like it felt right for me also to play this married couple, obviously with the baby on the way. The stakes were higher. I think it's a little crazier, a little sillier than Flight Attendant was. I mean, Flight Attendant definitely was comedic, obviously in its own way, but this felt a little more chaotic, and I got to do it with Chris, and you know, the stakes were higher, obviously the serial killer and all the things that were involved, and it was a ridiculous storyline and a fun storyline, and it made sense to me also because of my love of true crime. It really made sense to me.